Hey, what's up, everybody? Matt here from Hops GEEK News and one of your film and TV editors here at nerdinitiative.com to talk to you today about Nosferatu, the latest film to come out this past Christmas Day, actually, which is written and directed by Robert Eggers. It stars Nicholas Hoult as Thomas Hutter, Lily Rose Depp as Ellen Hutter, Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok, Aaron Taylor Johnson as Friedrich Harding. It also stars Willem Dafoe and a wonderful, wonderful cast of people including Emma Corrin, who you might know from X-Men, or I should say Wolverine and Deadpool this past year, Ralph Ineson, and more. This film is pretty divisive. I'm going to go into some spoilers. So let's talk about my, first of all, spoiler-free reactions are that this is a very beautiful film. It is dark. It is horrifying in a very heart suspenseful pounding way where it builds the tension really well. The sound design is really well done. There's some really intense sequences involved into it. And so overall, this is a very beautiful film. I do have some issues. So let's go into some spoilers real quick. Now, this film is about 2 hours long. It's a retelling of the Nosferatu film, as you guys know, based on Dracula. One thing that really, really was well done was Robert Eggers went in and he made the costumes, everything really, really time periodically accurate. I thought was really great. Like Count Orlok, who's played by Bill Skarsgård, who is just absolutely standout in this film. Really well done. I thought that his presence anytime he was on screen was just very imposing, and you didn't really get to see a lot of up close, but when you did, it was horrifying. He had this mustache and it was very accurate to how basically Romanian lords of the time were, which was something that he really wanted to get done perfectly. And then Bill even said he trained with opera singer to really get his vocals, and so like his very slow labored way of talking and breathing was just absolutely horrifying and helped build the suspense. Nicholas Hoult stand out again, man. He crushes any film he really is in. I thought his acting was excellent. The way he portrayed the horrifying just tension in this film for him. And then, of course, I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson really stole a lot of the screen that he was on. And then, come on, man, how could you not give a shout out to Willem Dafoe, who just absolutely loved every second he was on screen? I would have loved to have gotten more from him. Really good overall. Lily Rose Depp, people have said that they had issues with her. I thought she was fantastic. She kind of played like this crazy character. Nobody really wanted to believe her. But at the same time, the relationship that she had with Count Orlok was very, very just toxic in the way it was supposed to have been, right? Like this is how it should have been in this terrifying tale. And I thought Count Orlok again was very accurate to how vampires were originally supposed to be. And when it comes to sucking the blood, which was just tense, there was like this weird sexual manner to it, which again, very accurate. And then the fact that he drank blood from the chest, that is what vampires actually were originally doing. Like they're not beautiful creatures, they're these horrifying, grotesque creatures, and he is full of this magical folklore to him, which we get a lot of hints and nods to. And so when there's a scene where he's over top of Nicholas Holt's character and he's drinking his blood, and just the sound to where he's gulping the blood and just the motions that he's making on top of him were really tense and very kind of gross because it was so well done. And then my issues, though, however, kind of lie with it ends abruptly. The story is kind of over. It kind of ends abruptly. And I think it went on for maybe 15 minutes too long. You could have cut out a little bit of it. Overall, though, I thought this movie is really good. I've heard people either love it, people either hate it. But for me personally, I thought this was a really good film, very faithful to its adaptation. I thought the actors knocked it out of the park. I thought, everybody portrayed the horror of it. And then there's some really cool designs where Count Orlok's reaching out over to the city and the shadows he casts over the city. Really, really, really great. Overall, I would probably give this movie about an 8.5 out of 10 for me personally. I think it's good. I think people should see it. This would be really great to get to rewatch to see some of the things that I didn't catch initially. And I would really love to know what you guys thought about it. So go ahead, like, subscribe, share, follow to Hops GEEK News on any podcasting platform, any social media platform. But of course, more importantly, make sure you're following Nerd Initiative. Make sure you got all the YouTube notifications on to never miss a review, never miss any of our live shows. And let us know in the comments what you thought about this film. And we'll see you next time.